Hey, Puddins! Nooga Cowboy here. Good to see you. Well, I don't see you, but good to be here, be on a motorcycle, an Indian motorcycle, and loving life. It's always a beautiful thing. A little Ridin and Rantin episode for you today, another one. Today's rant is going to be all about Major League Baseball lockout. Now, who knows? By the time you see this video, they might already have an agreement and they're back at it. Okay, doesn't change my rant. Doesn't change how I feel. Doesn't change any of that. So, why am I ranting? I think most people you ask would blame the owners for the lockout. And I understand that. I get that. However, I think it's unfair and quite frankly wrong to leave the players blame-free on this. And two things I want to point out. Walker Buehler, he is a pitcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Pretty good pitcher. So he sent out a couple of tweets that he eventually deleted. I don't know if he was just getting too much heat from them or he just wanted to reword them, or I'm not sure why, but I'm assuming he was getting too much heat. So I'm writing, so I'm not going to be word for word on these tweets. But in a nutshell, he says this is not millionaires versus billionaires. This is workers versus owners. Okay? He also brings up inflation. And prices being high, owners getting more, players not seeing any of it. I get that. And generally I agree with all that he said right there. Except the fact that it is indeed millionaires versus billionaires. I think when I saw those tweets, actually someone screenshot the tweets and I saw them after he deleted them. It hit me the wrong way. Now, this is not anti-Walker Buehler. It's just anti what he's saying. I don't really care about Walker Buehler or the Dodgers. I mean, just think about this. All those people you know right now that are living paycheck to paycheck, having to deal with inflation, paycheck to paycheck, with gas prices rising at incredible rates. And it's just dumb right now. Your food's up. Everything is up. Everything costs more. Now, raise your hand if your employer, well, first of all, just raise your hand if you get a standard of living raise. Notice, I'm not raising my hand. Raise your hand if every time inflation hits or it's a factor that your employer raises your rates, raises your wages. My hand down. Nope. I've never had a standard of living raise. Every time inflation is a factor, do I get a raise? No. It's not about me. There's a lot of people out there that has to go through that. Yeah, owners probably getting more. Owners of those businesses getting more. But here's the main difference between someone like me, blue-collar dude, do a couple of jobs, just trying to make ends meet, that factory worker or whoever it may be, whoever you may know that's going through that, they're just living, working to live, right? Think of that person, and then think of someone like a Walker Buehler. Or let's just say someone making minimum wage, not minimum wage, but the Major League Baseball minimum, which I think it's 550. I could be wrong on that, but it's over $500,000 per year. Think of that person. I could be wrong, but it's still a heck of a lot more than what we're making, right? I think just the optics are really bad. I mean, read the room a little bit, Walker. That's all I'm saying. Read the room. When y'all complaining about little things, I mean, I think the last offer that was rejected by the Players Association, the minimum was going to be almost $700,000. And y'all talking about inflation? And there's so many people out there, millions of people out there worried about gas prices. What are we going to do? You know, I can't afford to drive to work because what I make at work won't help pay for everything, including these rising gas prices. Man, it just makes no sense. Read the room a little bit. It's just a terrible look. And maybe that's the reasons. Maybe someone got to him and he figured out, yeah, that doesn't look good. That doesn't read well. And if that's what he was thinking, he's exactly right. It doesn't read well. It's just terrible. Maybe the billionaires need to be giving up a little bit more to the players. I'd be all for that. No problem with that. But here's the thing. The millionaires, that being the players, they don't need to be on social media complaining about it because it's not a good look. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right, that's my rant for the day. I'll see what you guys think. Major League Baseball lockout. Again, it might be over by the time you see this. But still, it's going to resonate a little bit. There'll be some people really ticked off about it. Nooga Cowboy, Facebook, Instagram. If you feel nice and so led to, why don't you hit that subscribe button, like the video, and join me on Facebook and Instagram. Y'all stay cool, puddings. Peace, y'all.